I think the courage that we see is not so much from our staff, but it's from the kids who are willing to risk trying other behaviors to see if it works, to see if they can be accepted in this new world that they're in, and just try out a new life.
It takes courage to say, you know what, I'm going to hold my hand up and say, I need help.
For some of the kids, it's courage to go to school every day, courage to, despite homelessness, despite unbelievable poverty and neglect, are getting up, getting dressed, going to school every single day.
They still push to keep going on. They don't give up. They keep on keeping on.
They have to see someone that's courageous enough to help them. They see courage in us. You know, I think they empower themselves.
Our job here at Friends of Youth is, by definition, a temporary taking care of these children and dealing with the trauma that they've gone through.
It's so critically important because they're not young people that are coming in from other states and other communities. They're our young people. And our community doesn't see them very typically. When you talk about East King County, one of the main things we run into is community members saying, well, that's a need in Seattle, but not here. And that's not true.
I've never seen Friends of Youth waver from serving a population of kids because it was controversial. I think that we've really reached out to give kids a hand no matter what the circumstance.
So there's a lot of misconceptions about the kids that we serve, homeless youth, that they're all criminals. They're young adults and kids without resources.
That they could go home if they could just get their act together. Most of the times, the streets were a safer option.
Sometimes when the kids ask for help, they're mislabeled as troubled kids or troublemaking kids, when all they really want is somebody to listen to them and somebody to talk to them.
Our kids that have sexual behavioral issues are always going to be predatorial. The fact is that next to none of them are predatorial, and the risk of reoffense, especially after getting services from us, is dramatically decreased.
All of us in life need caring people around us to help us succeed, and we find at Friends of Youth that we are working with young people who maybe don't have all of those caring people around them to help them be a success. We try in so many different ways to be those people, those caring adults in their lives, helping them with the things they need, with the encouragement, the support, so that they can go on to have happy and successful lives.
I think about the Griffin Home all the time, because of how it touches people and what it does for people. What it's done for me. I wouldn't have been married, I wouldn't have had 3 children, I wouldn't have had 6 grandchildren. Today, 50 years later, it means everything to me. It means everything. This was the garage where there used to be a tunnel running from the garage to the mansion. The old mansion was up on the hill behind the willow tree, and then there used to be a big cherry tree right over here. Well, life was no good at home. I think today they'd probably call it a person like me homeless. I would stay in garages. I would rob food, so I would get picked up for being on the streets, and finally they got tired of just sending me home and have it repeat, so they put me in the Griffin Home. And then over here, you have the original stairs for the Griffin Home. This isn't anywhere near the way it used to be. The Griffin Home, the old mansion, was the only thing here. Concept, the mission, I believe, is the same. But I do know that people care. It's very obvious because the growth of the Griffin Home. I care, and I'm very fond of this place because of what it does for other people, I believe.
I want kids to know that they have a safe space where they can come and talk, and they can talk about their lives, and they can talk about everything that they've gone through, and they feel like they can get their strength back.
Everyone can use support. Everyone can use a kind voice and some training in how to deal with the day-to-day problems of today.
Friends of Youth is really not about the buildings that we own or the locations where we provide services. It's all about the relationship of the staff members that we employ with the young people that we support. And we have the most amazing staff, incredibly competent, well-educated, really amazing at creating relationships and helping young people succeed. We are blessed with the staff members who choose to work at Friends of Youth.
We need to be able to give them that step to success, that opportunity to think about what a dream and a vision for their future is. And we see our services and the work that we're doing is a way to give them a comfortable place to start thinking about that. And that takes courage from an organization and also from the young people that we work with.